Okay, this is round one of the Rats deck. No, we're gonna keep. We're gonna die. This deck is playable in Modern, which is I think I'm more afraid of Modern than I am of Classic at this point. So we'll see what this guy has to do. Okay. Oh boy. Fingers crossed we get a land next turn so we can start this thing off. Ouch. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Now he's looking at my graveyard going, that wasn't what I was expecting to see. Rats, huh? Ping, ping, ping. Here we go. Let's do it. Squeak, squeak, mofo. Oh man, he got rid of my rat. If only I had another. Swing for one more. Bring it back around. Rats. How much burn you got, baby? I got rats for days. Gutter snipe. Okay. Okay. Pass it back. There's not a whole lot of commentary I can give on this, I'm realizing. I think it was funnier on paper than it actually is in play, but sure. Okay. Played some cremate and draw a card. I mean, this is one of those, Relentless Rats is one of those cards where when you're a newer player and, sometimes just a player in general, depending, and there's nothing wrong with that mentality, but you think, oh, it's so awesome, I can just stuff my deck full of these and go. And it takes a little bit of experience in playing with other people to realize that a deck can look really good when you goldfish it or in your mind when everything's going optimally and oh, I just do this, my curve is great. Well, yeah, but there's a lot dependent on your draw, but there's even more dependent on what it is your opponent's going to do. Like, I didn't know I was going to go up against an opponent that had access to all of this. So I was going to play Lightning. Okay. Oh no. Running out of rats. So what can seem like such a good idea to you at the time, until you actually play it above and beyond um, just seeing it, in the ideal situations you have, you can't really know what's going to happen. And so, I myself, my buddy Matt, like almost everyone I know that has started playing Magic around the time I did or after I did, Relentless Rats, oh, that's awesome. You can have more than four of them. I mean, and they all make each other bigger. Yeah, it's true. And he got me. Good game. Thanks. And what ends up happening instead is I felt like he had to hesitantly write good game. He lost. So he's going to make me concede. Okay. So, in some ways, another interesting aspect of doing this article series and this video series, I don't think it's necessary to maybe play another game, just because you kind of get the idea from that. Is, yeah, it seems like such a fantastic idea. You know, I got all these rats, they all make each other bigger, and then eventually I've just got huge rats. And it's like, well, yeah, that's true, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with playing that way. But you know, when you're building decks, and this is just a simple experiment, but when you're building decks, you kind of got to think, what is it that my opponent could potentially be playing? And if you're playing at the casual level, you know, it's not a big deal. But for a long time, my small playgroup and I, when we were strictly casual, it was everyone would build a deck, and then one guy would end up with a dominant deck, and then everyone else in the playgroup would start to build decks designed to beat that deck. And the best deck out of that group that would become the new king of the hill, and then it would just kind of rotate. I'm making finger motions with my hands, and I'm a podcaster. I should know better than that, but so one of the fun things about casual are those mini metagames that develop like that. Um, so the Relentless Rats deck, it's much more fun to build it and have a good laugh about it than it is to actually play it in action. So there you go. Thanks for watching.